With reference to that march, may I just share this piece of information? Frank M. Johnson was a federal judge who issued the order to part the way, to cause those officers to leave the Edmund Pettus Bridge and to allow them to march on. I mention him because his place in history has not been acknowledged. He was a white Southerner who was a George Wallace contemporary, but he had the guts. He had the guts and the courage to take a stand that caused him to have security 24 hours a day. They bombed his mom's home. We have to have that kind of courage now. We've got to take a stand against what this president is doing with his incivility. We are going to have to demonstrate. We're going to have to protest. I don't want us to have to harken back to the 60s, but we are being treated as though we are in the 60s. We have to do more than simply say that we want.
He is talking about, I can say, being that he's probably a few years older than me, I remember a lot of these things that happened, the Bloody Sunday, and I was young at the time, but I remember those things. I was a teenager. And I remember all the water hosing, the Alabama situation with Governor George Wallace at the time. I remember all of that, the colored water fountains. My mother refused for us to go and drink out of them because we were not going to be treated like we had a plague or something. So we didn't drink out of those fountains. So when Representative Green, Al Green, talks about what happened and what he did while President Trump was speaking, I guess he got what was expected. He was in violation, and it was inappropriate what he did. I mean, not that I'm so concerned about him disrupting the speech, because it wasn't the first time that this has happened.